WoW Classic, or World of Warcraft Classic, is finally here, and one hand it excites me, but on the other hand it doesn't. This is for a really good reason. Now, when WoW originally came out, I wasn't there at the beginning, but I was there soon after, and my god, I had one hell of a time. Now, when it comes to MMOs, I did play a couple of MMOs back in the day, including Star Wars Galaxies, Enter the Matrix, all that dandy stuff, but WoW really killed it back then. WoW was basically, you know, the MMO that just really captured all the MMOs. Like, I had a friend who liked City of Heroes a lot. I had friends who played EverQuest, but when WoW came out, we all tried it out, and most of us really did enjoyed it. And for me, I didn't know what to expect. I started off as a human alliance character, which is really vanilla, to be honest, which, by the way, go Horde, always them from now on. But back then, I didn't know any better. I wanted to be, you know, the good guy. So, you know, when I first spawned in and, you know, first started, you know, doing my quests and missions to level up, exploring the world of Azeroth for what it is, checking out Stormwind City, you know, and during that time, I actually encountered one of my first few city raids that I got caught up in. I was one of those lowly levels, and there was just this huge, I think it was like a 40-man raid or maybe even more, trying to kill the king. And you know, when back then it was like, you know, he was just a kid, so basically every alliance member was trying to mount up a desperate defense on the main bridge in, and it just went basically back and forth. And these were things that were like so awesome because there were always raids on cities that happened, organized, you know, they were organized by the community. They weren't official, you know, raids by the game. They were community driven, and it was just so freaking awesome to be there. And the other things is, you know, the friends I made, the clans I was with, the dungeons I raided in, the gear I was trying to get to level up my character, it all amounted to just such great memories. And now with WoW Classic, to me, it's nice to see it come back. It honestly is, but at the same time, I'm never going to feel those same, you know, experiences again. They already happened. I know what to expect. There's no mystery to be solved here. There's no lore to learn. Everything's already out there. I've already experienced it. And it sucks because we want to relive something in the past because it's very familiar to us, because we know it's really good. And yes, it is good, but it's like the first time experience. Like, let's take it for instance, you know, let me talk about Mass Effect. When Mass Effect 2 came out, I really enjoyed the first one a lot, and when the second one came out, I actually played one of my friends, her boyfriend's copy for a little bit, and I was blown away. The first, you know, initial scene playing it was amazing. Well, the first time I played Halo Combat Evolved, just, you know, the Pillar of Autumn, starting off in, and then going on the Halo ring, just going around, it's just, the Silent Cartographer, it was just like, oh my god, these amazing moments. When I play these things again, yes, they're good, but I already played them. I already know what to expect. This is the same thing basically with WoW. While you know, eventually I would probably come back to it for a little bit just to see how it is, just to kind of like go down memory lane, but that's ultimately it for me, going down memory lane. You know, it's a nice distraction. Honestly, it's a nice distraction, and it gives a glimpse to those that weren't there in the beginning, like, hey, this is what we had, you know, this is what we had back then. You know, this is what we did, this is what we encountered. You know, this is the fun we had, you know, and it just sucks that I'm never going to really live those same experiences again. Those experiences are near and dear to my heart, and sadly, it'll never be recreated because it already happened. You know, me queuing up for, you know, a dungeon raid just to get loot. Okay, I've done that. I know what exactly to do instead of stumbling my way, getting taught by my clan of how to play certain roles, you know, including like main tanking. You know, I like to be a tank, main tank. I hate DPS tank. I don't do DPS tank. I can do it, but I really hate doing it. Just give me main tank. I'll aggro that thing to high hell. Just raiding those cities. Oh my god, those are so awesome. Raiding your first city, both attack and defending, were just so goddamn incredible back then. And it's the friends I made because of it is just, you know, it was incredible. I might not, you know, be, you know, still talking with them now, but back then, those were awesome memories. It just sucks. I don't know. Like, I'm going off here on a tangent. I had some notes for myself. I'm like, I'm going to talk about this, and this, but yeah. Like, right now, everyone's, you know, for those of you who are playing it right now, I'm hoping you enjoy it. And for the first times out there, you are in for something grand, great, but it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of patience. You know, it's something definitely down for the history books here. And for me personally, I'll probably join in with it unless Blizzard's like, hey, here's a free month or something like that. Again, I haven't played WoW in a while. I'm really out of the loop. Like, the last expansion pack I played was Panda, and then I stopped because it was like, okay, this is kind of stupid. Like, I came back and forth in and out, and it's just like, WoW to me is like, okay, back then it was awesome. Now it's like, it's like so normalized, you know? It's like so mainstream. It's like there's nothing unique about it. WoW Classic, I'm like, hey, this is what it was back then. Yeah, but it's just like when that honeymoon period is over, it's like, okay, what else is there? You know, like what else? You know, what else is there? So with that, you know, I'll probably do some content with it. Not gonna lie, I might stream it just to see how it is. Just to relive some of those moments, hopefully, but I know, you know, it won't compare to what it was originally back then, you know. With that here, folks, post it down in the comment box. Do you have the same opinions as I do of, you know, yes, it might be good, but you'll never, ever recreate those same memories you did back then? Just post it down there in the comment box. I really would like to see your opinions or your comments about this. Also, if you are playing WoW Classic, post down how it is. Does it live up to those moments back then in the day? Don't forget the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm also partnered with the educate.moy for all your anime and otaku fandom needs. And if you really want to help with the channel, you can support me via Patreon. This is Geek Panda here. I'm out. Stay geeky, my friends.